If you're a business owner using Claude for your marketing strategy, you're probably making some of these mistakes. You see, you use a prompt, you skim over the output, and you drop that output straight into your marketing campaign, but you sit down waiting for sales that never come. The problem isn't actually Claude, it's that you're using a Formula One car to run errands, right? You're either asking Claude to write copy for you before Claude even knows anything about your market, your customers, your competitors, and the other context it needs to do its job successfully. But last year, I gave 5 specific Claude skills to a client, and 3 weeks later, they crossed 6 figures in revenue, on top of tripling the landing page conversion rate. Those same 5 skills can build you a complete marketing strategy in under 30 minutes, the kind you used to need a $20,000 full stack marketer to put together. So in this video, I'll break down all 5, what each skill does, and show you how to plug them straight into Claude today. And it all starts before you write a single word. Skill number 1 is Market Watcher, and this is where every great email campaign actually begins. Any great email starts long before the writing process. You don't run straight into battle without preparation, right? First, you need to understand the battlefield. Where are the hills? Where are the enemies? And is the battle moving? That's what the market research skill does. Rather than having a researcher run off and spend days compiling a report, the market researcher can do it for you in seconds, fully automated. It'll help you answer questions like, how big is your market? Who are your potential customers? And which trends are moving in which direction? But the problem is most of your competitors are already doing market research, and market research won't help you stand out on its own. So how can you avoid coming up with the same answers as everybody else? Well, you need to combine that with the next tool, a close study of your competitors. And that brings me to skill number 2, the competitor spy. You know the old saying, know your enemy better than they know themselves. Well, competitor spy does just that for you. The competitor spy skill takes you deep into enemy territory, studying their movements, their habits, and everything available online until you are living and breathing like them. That means their audience size, their traffic, their prices, their offers, all of it's in front of you. Think of it like having a spy behind enemy lines, feeding intelligence back to your desk every day. And not just for one competitor, but many, side by side. But a lot of businesses go wrong right here. The point isn't to replicate your competition. The point is to identify what other businesses aren't doing and exploiting those gaps for yourself. This is when one of the strongest tools in the 5-minute marketing machine come to play. Skill number 3, the unique mechanism generator. The strongest brands in the world have turned their products into a brand you can't get anywhere else. Then it creates a completely unique system to solve that problem, one that your customers can't find anywhere else. For example, email automated software becomes trigger time targeting. Productivity software becomes output auditing, and recruiting software going after currently employed candidates becomes passive pipeline sourcing. These become much more than just a product or a service. It's an entire marketing system that cuts through the noise for you. You'll now have the market research and the competitor research done, plus a unique mechanism to do the marketing leveraging for you. So what's the next part? Well, it's time to write. And that's skill number 4, the primary promise creator. To sell a product or service to a stranger, you need to stand out in the crowded inbox your prospects are bombarded with every day. Optimization, growth, innovation, none of these words even stand out anymore, and there's such thing as trying to be too clever, so you have to avoid that. So the solution is that you need to speak in your customer's language, the language that they're already using. I'll give you an example. One of my clients was a live biology event conference. They wanted to boost their attendance, and so they came to me. But I didn't change anything about the event itself. I just changed the language. I zeroed in on what attendees really wanted to see using this Claude skill. I scraped the internet forums to find out how people were talking, which ideas attracted their attention, and what did I need to emphasize in the copy. Overnight, the biology event's conversion rates tripled, and the conference did over 6 figures in turnover in less than 3 weeks. The point is this. Marketing is all about choosing the right details, the right angle, and telling the right story. But for marketing, you're going to need more than just one story. So let me introduce you to the final Claude skill, skill number 5, the 100 angle generator. This is where that copywriter gets to work. One good idea isn't going to be enough. You are going to need to multiply that idea by at least 10, finding a different angle for each. And science tells us that the strongest kind of marketing hits you right in the feels. So the 100 angle generator is going to take this off your hands. This is what most people are using AI for. But the difference is that this Claude skill is specifically designed to create ideas based on each of the strongest human emotions: fear of loss, being contrarian, having a confession, having an enemy, changing patterns, avoiding pain, fulfilling wishes, uncovering a hidden process, using case studies, and achieving a desired result as fast as possible. These are the keys to phenomenal and unforgettable storytelling. It's how Hollywood films get your attention, your tears start welling up, and you start telling your friends about the movie. These stimulate emotions with acting and music. In marketing, you only have words on a screen, but it can be as effective if you work with this 5-minute marketing machine. Throughout the 5 steps, did you notice anything different in how we use Claude? We only started writing at the very end. Instead of writing, Claude was thinking for us, using all the time-consuming groundwork and doing it for us, right? So we targeted a market, found the gap, found a way to communicate a product, and only then started marketing content. So remember the question at the beginning. Can an online business survive without a marketer, a strategist, a copywriter, and a researcher? Well, now you know that Claude can do this all for you, but only if you systematically take it through the 5 steps and skills that I just showed you. And don't worry, I didn't forget. As promised, here are the 5 skills to download them yourself below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Catch you in the next one.